What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, here with another edition of Traditional Fans with Opinions, where I'll give my reviews for whoever I watched, read, or played today. And who are Traditional Fans with Opinions? That is myself, and that is you, the viewers. With all that being said, on with the reviews. The Hunting Party, Season 2, Episode 9. So in this episode, the killer the team's going after is Colette Akins. So basically her backstory is like her mother died in childbirth, and her father was like the only one who cared for her. Basically her sister bullied her, and so when her father died, basically she kept hearing voices of her father telling her to do stuff. Basically when her sister Lisa was basically being a prick, uh Colette basically murdered Lisa, and then basically there she would like kill different like women that like I guess remind her of her sister, like hide them in coffins or whatever, and then was caught and put into the pit. Now in the pit, they there were some experiments done on her brain that basically prevented her from hearing like like her father's voice, like whatever, some auditory psychosis thing, whatever. And so, and then they did like an AI recreation of her father's voice in order to like get her to tell the doctors where the other bodies were and all that. And so now, yeah, the team, so obviously, you have Shane, who's like basically trying to bond with his mother, Lazarus, and basically he thinks, maybe he's able to bond with her. Now, obviously, no one on the team trusts Lazarus for obvious reasons. And yeah, and then and so basically so Colette is trying to, she can't hear her father's voice because she's on the pit, so she's trying to like find something to play. So she goes to like this bar to listen to people do karaoke so that she could kidnap the dude, have him sing like a lullaby that her father sang to her, and then she would, I guess, kill the guy when she'd be done with him. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. And yeah, so you have, and you have Bex, Shane, and Hassani, they're, trying to like, they go to the bar, they're able to find Colette, then they're able to, capture her and save the guy who, she, like, the most recent guy she captured named Marty. Now, Hassani's, kind of concerned about with Shane because if Lazarus is working against them, he's wondering who Shane, which side Shane will choose, whether or not it's his mother or the team. And then, now Beck says she trusts Shane. Now, where or not she trusts, she thinks Shane will side with the team over um Lazarus. Who knows? And then like Hassani, the end of the episode after they catch Colette, so Sonny gets a call saying that uh, Lazarus pushed Shane's security clearance through years before, and basically got him hired toward to the pit. Basically, like even though Lazarus claimed to have only recently learned who that Shane was her son, basically she knew for years. And so, and obviously it leads to question, some at least to some other questions. I mean, there's some questions with like Shane about who his father is. Like that's one more like who is Shane's father? Like that's what I mean. That is what I'm wondering. Like we don't know about the like we don't know who his biological father is. Like we don't know. I mean, there's some us. I mean, my personal theory is it's Dr. Dulles. I think Dulles is Shane's father. Like that's what I think. And and I think like so and Shane was kind of like almost like a pseudo like basically I guess Dulles had taken care of Shane, but that but like I think like Dulles was actually doing his therapy, but not just as a doctor, but as his father. That's what I think. I think Dulles is his father. Now I could be wrong. Like and and we'll probably I don't know if we'll learn that. Like it'd be is I mean because there's some questions. Okay, she gave birth while in the pit. Like did she just get laid before getting caught? In the like she like did she like get impregnated before getting caught or something? That's the question with Lazarus. So anyway, regardless of how it happens, but I like this episode. The killer was cool. The motives on how the like how like they were able to investigate it, and obviously the pit did some questionable experiments on her, and so obviously things are going to pick up with Shane. Feel figure out okay, what side will he choose when push comes to shove? I think he'll choose the team. But yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Looking forward to the next one. Snowball Earth episode 2. So in this episode, Tetsuo salvages a mini excavator and tries to find survivors in like this basically this frozen wasteland or whatever. Now he's attacked by kaiju, and during the fight, both of them fall into an underground ice cave. Tetsuo kills the kaiju by basically stabbing its brain with the excavator. Now he comes across a you know group of survivors led by Aonogi. Now he's not good at socializing with people, and so he's not able to say anything to them before fainting. When he regains consciousness, he sees more survivors carving up the kaiju for resources like food, and he's able to get himself free by dislocating his arm, basically because he was tied up, and then he dislocates his arm, is able to untie himself. And he saves a kid that's about to be crushed by falling ice. So the boy's father, Hagane Takemura, thanks him, basically kind of befriends him. And Ao sees this happen and believes that Tetsuo is not a threat. Now, a second kaiju appears. Now, one difference between this new kaiju and the ones that Tetsuo has fought before. The new one looks more humanoid. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that relates. Um, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. See how that goes. But yeah, I thought this was a good episode. Uh, Looking forward to the next one. And that's it. Did, did y'all like the stuff I reviewed? And if you have your own opinions about all that, you can put all that in the comments. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and all that. And look forward to the next video.